What if you can transform your table from this to that? Yes, I started cleaning my table before making a video. Alright, the first things first. This is actually just a simple office equipment that I got from a department store. It only costs somewhere around just $15, I say. This should fit nicely under my top table. Don't forget my Sonic movie toy that I got from Walmart. Same thing with E123 Omega, which I have difficulty trying to cram under the table with Sonic. This should be it. This is an Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop with GTX 1615 and AMD Ryzen 400 series. This goes on my bottom table as usual. Don't forget the charging adapter that goes with my laptop. Hide those charging cables under my old ass printer. And now to turn on the laptop. I also have a keyboard cover installed, which is very cheap, just $6. I don't know what's going on with my laptop, even though I install Windows 11, but whenever I turn on my computer and I type in my password or the PIN, it always loads. And then after that, it should come back to the lock screen. Yep, I knew it. And there we go. Finally logged into my computer. Just have my Discord screen only. Alright, the next one is my cooling fan, which is iCheston, and it only costs around $32, I believe. If you plug in your USB cable with your laptop, it shows red colors. How convenient. Same color as my laptop. And it also has an adjustable fan and an extra USB port, which unfortunately it's a 2.0. Obviously, this goes under my laptop, so I'm gonna have to adjust my cable and then plug it in carefully. There we go, that should do it. You can even adjust the angle of your cooling fan so that you could find a comfortable position for your laptop. It should look something like this, but I never use it a lot, so no need to use that. There's some other setups. If 3 USB port isn't enough, then I recommend you get a USB 3.0 4 ports that is from Xenia, and I got it from Best Buy for just around $32. I always plug in my USB ports on the left side of my laptop, so I have more convenient way to plug in some other USB ports. There are additional setups with that USB port. Can't get enough USB ports? Just buy an Insignia 7 USB hub, which is only a 2.0, and it only comes with a micro USB and an AC adapter. Yes, that's literally an AC adapter. This goes on the far left of my table, but I'm gonna bring a USB cable and then plug it to my USB hub. The USB should provide power to the hub. You don't need an AC adapter for this. I don't know if you can see it, but this is my Razer gaming keyboard, which is around $50 from Staples, and a gaming mouse, Razer Elite, that is from Best Buy for $30. This goes into my 7-port USB hub, so it should connect to my computer. If I wish my camera should have zoomed out further, this is what it looks like when I'm moving my mouse and then playing with my keyboard. Yeah, just press the start button. Instead of using the headphone jack for my laptop, I am using a USB Sadie's headset. I got this from a while back. It's now pretty old and there's some signs of wear, and this one has buttons where you can change the volume and then everything else. And yes, that's a USB cable. This goes into my second USB hub, and yes, it glows. However, this thing doesn't seem to work anymore, unfortunately, but the headset actually does glow on the sides. Now it can rest under the table. In order to work more efficiently, I have my Insignia TV monitors. Yes, I bought this for around $79. I also bought the same thing except that the model is slightly different, but I added the extension, which is the monitor holder. The first one goes on the top table, while the second one goes on the left table. Yes, just to match the height. Not close enough. Plug those two TVs into the same outlet as my computer. Should be on right now. I also have two TV remotes which seem to control both at the same time, but the second one is very laggy and pretty much slightly less responsive than my first monitor. This goes on the top table. Now, if you're wanting to get my laptop connected to two monitors, I use the HDMI cables. I have two of them already, but let's just use the black one to connect to my first monitor. Simply plug in the HDMI cable into an available HDMI slot, then plug in the other one into my main monitor. I always have my screen extended like this, so there we go. We got the first monitor set. And I'm just going to close the laptop so that it works in one screen. After the first monitor, you may wonder, how am I supposed to get the second monitor to project? Well, it's simple. Go to Best Buy and buy a USB to HDMI adapter from Insignia, which costs around $50, and it needs to be USB 3.0. Just simply plug in with your HDMI cable like this. Plug in with any capable USB 3.0 ports. For me, I'm using my USB hub. Then just plug into any capable monitor. Boom, you get different monitors. If you want to see, I'm just going to drag my mouse to the other side. Boom, you get dual monitors. Now, here's my big boy. It's my Series X, which I bought it from an eBay seller in used condition. This goes on the right side since I don't have any room for the left side, and this is the only place where a right side has some sort of room. Plug up the console like this, and turn on the Xbox, even though I didn't have it connected to a TV. So I have an ARM and a Blue Snowball microphone, which the microphone costs $50, and if you can see it, yes, that's actually a Blue Snowball microphone, and the ARM costs somewhere around $20. The bracket goes on the left side, and if it's very tight, it's unmovable. I just double checked. Now I had to attach the microphone and the ARM into the bracket, and then secure it tightly. This is what it looks like. Oh wait, I forgot. Plug in the USB port into my USB hub. So, here. There we go. Now I'm ready to stream with the pop filter on and the microphone. Next hub, to add in more accessories to my desk, I'm using Amazon Echo Dot, which controls my lights and I can use it out anything. This goes under my second monitor, which definitely fits. Plug her up. Alexa, say hi.
Hi.
Looks good now. Alright, next up I have two webcams that I use, but I only use one. It attaches onto my first monitor, but I don't use the second one, like the white one. But I use the first one and plug it into my cooling fan. Except the only issue is that it does not recognize my webcam at all times, unfortunately. So I believe my USB port is completely useless, even if I try and unplug it and then plug it back. Also, I have this cheap 99-cent phone mount, which is used to attach to my table and then mount my phone. Alright, I have an Elgato gaming capture card, which is used to capture my gaming events based on console or my iPad or my Nintendo Switch. This is what the contents look like. I always place it on the left side and then plug in my Elgato capture card to my second monitor and my Xbox Series X or my Nintendo Switch or my iPad if I needed it. Test complete. To this day, I'm still using my original Xbox One S controller, which is a Minecraft skin variant, but I have a keyboard attached to it. Even though it's pretty old and has some sort of wear, I decided to just plug into my laptop and just play around with it if I'm playing Minecraft, of course, or I could just simply plug into my Xbox Series X. There's more to it. I do have my Nintendo Switch case with me. I have a large Nintendo Switch case that fits with my customized dock, a Joy-Con charger, and my customized Nintendo Switch behind it. Except that the tail sticker, Amy sticker are in worse condition, but the Shinobi stickers stays in pretty good condition. This should fit nicely in case if I need to stream something on my Nintendo Switch, and I could charge my Joy-Con controllers if needed. I also carry my travel case for my Nintendo Switch whenever I need to go outside to play around it, and I still kept some portable games with me. This is messy, but this is where I keep my Nintendo Switch charged and ready for streaming. And finally, this is my $250 gaming chair, which is very comfortable to sit down. I also carry an HP 11 Stream laptop, which I got it for free from someone else. And the other one is just an HP 15 Pavilion notebook laptop, which is pretty much my oldest laptop and technically worse in condition, even though I did make some few upgrades to it. Normally I don't use these two laptops a lot, unfortunately. So far, this is now my final setup of how my gaming desk looks like. So, hope you guys enjoy my gaming setup, or just my simple office setup, if that's what you're wondering. Thank you guys for watching my gaming setup. If you guys enjoy this content, please consider following me on other social media platforms. This is EveraldTF, signing out.